Hi everyone, I am here at the Bible study. Today's verse is Psalm 92, verse 4, in the New International Version. For you make me glad by your deeds, Lord. I sing for joy at what your hands have done. And now I will go to this Bible. It is New International Version, actually, so I thought it was King James, but it's New International. And I will read to you all of Psalm 92. A psalm, a song for the Sabbath day. Let me see if that's all of it. Yes. It is good to praise the Lord and make music to his name, O Most High. To proclaim your love in the morning and your faithfulness at night. To the music of a 10-stringed lyre and the melody of the harp. For you make me glad by your deeds, O Lord. I sing for joy at the works of your hands. How great are your works, O Lord! How profound your thoughts! The senseless man does not know. Fools do not understand. Though the wicked spring up like grass, all the evildoers flourish. They will forever be destroyed. But you, O Lord, are exalted forever. For surely your enemies, O Lord, surely your enemies will perish. All evildoers will be scattered. You have exalted my horn like that of a wild ox. Fine oils have been poured upon me. My eyes have seen the defeat of my adversaries. My ears have heard the rout of my wicked foes. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar of Lebanon. Planted in the house of the Lord, they will flourish in the courts of our God. They will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green, proclaiming, the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no wickedness in him. Amen. The Lord is all good. Any evil and all evil comes from Satan. God only does good things. God is good all the time. Something bad happens, that's Satan. That's Satan trying to turn you from God. Okay, so let's read the devotion that goes along with the reading today. When a bedbug infestation caused us to relocate our long-awaited family reunion to a rustic retreat center, I assumed we would cancel. If you get bed bugs, thank God we have never had bed bugs, but if you get bed bugs, they are very, very hard to get rid of, and you really can't get rid of them unless you use like extreme heat. Because I watched these like infestation shows before, and the only way they could get rid of them, the exterminator came and all this, bombs they put off in the house and stuff, it didn't work. And they had to use these big extreme heaters, and you had to be out of the house, and it was like all wrapped up, and that killed them. But expensive, I guess, really expensive. So I feel sorry for these people, for anybody who's had to deal with that. And I've heard they're really bad in the hospitals, the doctor's offices, and hotels right now. Most of Dad's 20-plus cousins would have slept in bunk beds, dorms, and run-down cabins. I assumed they wouldn't want to do that, but halfway through the first full day, I became thankful that rustic shared bathrooms and camp food hadn't scared away these descendants of Dust Bowl survivors. Thanks to a narrow and steep winding gravel road, most of us stayed on the grounds for the entire 3.5 days, taking long walks, playing games, and enjoying our favorite family tradition of talking and laughing over coffee and snacks. I met relatives who hadn't attended a reunion in decades, bonded with others in deeper ways, and learned things about my family that I'd never heard before. Dad's cousin Cheryl had brought our family tree a ton of old pictures and a brief family history that sparked amazing stories of resilience, strength, and our legacy of faith. I didn't hear anyone express disappointment in the accommodations. They only said that they didn't want the time to end, and were grateful that we found out about the bed bugs before we brought them home in our luggage. Our family tree had revealed a lot of hardship, but it had produced loving people who would rather sacrifice some comforts than miss out on being together. It reminded me to see changes of plans as opportunities to experience Jesus' surprises and reflect his character in my reaction, even if that means learning to be thankful for bedbugs. Jeanette Hanscomb. And our faith step for this devotion today is, what do you appreciate most about your family? Send a handwritten note to a relative whom you have special memories of. And actually, I didn't know this was in here, but actually I just got done writing a letter to a very special loved one. So I've done that part. Now it's your guys' turn. What do you appreciate most about your family? Take time, think about that. Think about each person. Maybe some you haven't even seen for a while, and maybe just drop them a letter. And I'm sure they would be very happy and very surprised to hear from you. Okay, guys, well, that was our Bible study for tonight. I hope it touched your guys' hearts, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.